So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Holiday out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for New York, front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. Porzingis can't hit.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Pass to Grimes.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again. It didn't take long for a lot of people to take notice just how dominant a defensive player Mitchell Robinson was going to be in this league.
Robinson hits them both. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Randall against Horford. Boston grabs the miss.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
Yeah, you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And he knocks down the first one.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
And for a team in the NBA's biggest market, Brent, amazing that it's been 5+ decades since the Knicks' last title.
That's unbelievable. I mean, they've been close a couple times, but that has not been in recent history, Kevin, as you know. They've had a lot of great players, but man, it just shows you how hard it is to win in this league. Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Porzingis.
You know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Holiday against Brunson. And there's the drive. Out to Barrett. New York with a new 14. Brunson scanning the floor. And finally they hit one.
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson, flashing.
Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Holiday, the pass to Horford. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brown outside. Back to Porzingis. Stolen by Robinson. Randall against Brown. And here's Randall. Beyond the arc. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Brown kicks to Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. No good on the 3.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Vando passes to Barrett and stolen by Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson.
Explosive in tight quarters. JB imposing his will out there.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gabriel's checked in, and it's White in for Tatum.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Luke's checked in for Brown. Celtics trail by 11. White with it. Hart covering. Gabriel, the pass to Mikhailuk. Nice ball movement by Boston. White against Hart. Here's Horford. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, there's a reason why Al Horford's in this league for as long as he has been. It's because he likes to battle inside like that.
DiVincenzo passes to Quickly. Back to DiVincenzo. Launches a three. Rebound Boston. It's White on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Randall. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Right the pass to Mikhailuk. DiVincenzo against White. Inside, Gabriel, and he jams it with authority.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Quickly. Defense is right there, and that one is good from Hartenstein.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's White on the wing. .54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hart with it. Still yet to score. Here's DiVincenzo. A steal. And they're pushing it up. It's White on the wing. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for New York. 7-point differential. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the New York Knicks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Hartenstein is out there with Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Tatum's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Holiday.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
New York shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Grimes passes to Brunson. Stolen by Holiday. Porzingis kicks to Brown. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Tatum. Hook flush by Tatum.
The pick and roll disrupts the defense and gets Tatum loose there to get that one off.
The Knicks leading by 5. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now Brunson. The pass to Grimes. Tipped away and stolen by Tatum. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Brunson. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
There's Brown with the 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. If I'm closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
It feels like Porzingis, Brent, has been in the NBA forever, doesn't it? But he is still only in his 20s.
Yeah, it's kind of a head scratcher. He's been traded a few times, missed a year due to ACL injury, but the Unicorn has persevered, and he's worked on his body, still adding some to his game, and you wonder if he's finally found a home.
Outside Tatum. Down low, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bobbed up there for Robinson, and it's out of bounds.
Boston.
They say it was last touched by Brunson.
That's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Holiday dishes to Horford. Boston again missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hits the mark. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
When we talk about Emmanuel quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gabriel's checked in, and Mikhailuk's subbed in for Brown. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Quickly with a wide open look, and they get it back. Barrett kicks to Quickly. To the paint, here's Robinson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Robinson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for New York.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Here's Quickly.
DiVincenzo.
And here is Hart. Nothing on the board. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
20.
Celtics trail by 14. White drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Quickly. It's blocked. They retain possession. DiVincenzo passes to Quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. Robinson finds Randall. Off target from three-point range. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's White. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Passes it to Horford. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by New York. Up top, DiVincenzo. White covering and stolen by Horford. Manton, the pass to White. Misses the baby hook.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's great to see Dante out there on the break. He gets his steps together like that. He can attack the rim.
Here's White. Offline with his three.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Gabriel. Here's Banton. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Quickly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gabriel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's White. He can't get it to go. From deep three-point territory. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. New York came out looking very confident. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Horford and Porzingis are manning the post positions. The talented wing pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point. Here's Tatum, and it's denied.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Holiday finds Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Porzingis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Horford. No good. Shot missing. Randall with some nice D.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for New York. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 17. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Back to Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Porzingis has got his first basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Knicks leading by 15. Pass to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. To the middle. Robinson down low. He's against Porzingis. Robinson misses.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Barrett. Great D that time from Tatum.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's Brown with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for Al Horford. And clearly Joe Mazzulla wants to talk things over with his team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Randall against Brown. Score the basket, his fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And Julius Randle is just such a bull out there with that great body control and strength.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning. He's always on the floor.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
First team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Grimes.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
And it's Brown missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
2 shots.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
That one is off. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Celtics trail by 15. To the inside. Stolen by Brunson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Quickly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Quickly's got 7 points.
Every now and then Quickly can feel out that mid-range and attack that area.
Boston again missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half over Porzingis. Brunson, good. 6 points for him.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside. And he does.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Knicks. And then for Boston, Gabriel's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
New York leading by 15. The pass to Hartenstein. Count that one. Hartenstein's got his second bucket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Quickly the pass to Hart from the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Knicks lead by 19. To the middle, here's Gabriel, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New York.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. DiVincenzo kicks to Robinson, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 9 points.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter, even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter. Will that make right there? That could change things.
Into the lane. Quickly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Burst of speed from Quickly, too much for the D to react to.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Celtics trail by 18. Passes it to Tatum. Back to Brown. Off target with his 3.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the slashing lefty, R.J. Barrett, Brent, always looking to go downhill.
Yeah, and that's his strength, literally. As he improves as a perimeter player, that's going to help him out. But, man, that strength and his ability to go through guys, it's special. R.J. Barrett continuing to find consistency by not settling for things that come his way. He's got to stay within the confines of what they want to do offensively. So his game is growing. And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Robinson passes to Hart. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
There's another level to DiVincenzo's game, and it starts to happen when he attacks like that.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And he makes the first. Celtics making a switch here. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
On the wing, Brown. Mr. Porzingis. The shot off that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 21. Here's quickly. And it's sent back by White. And it's good for 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Brown outside. Brent, you're in a team's front office, and the voices of sports medicine experts seem to be carrying more weight than ever before.
Yeah, it's been so interesting to see the way that the league is navigating this, because it's hard to say where the proof is that load management is actually working. During the time that I was playing, I remember Karl Malone and John Stockton getting 82 games in at 38 minutes a night and never missing the contest. So we'll see if time does tell that guys will get back on the floor and play a little bit more offense.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake, because Brown will go right into the contact.
Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
They're finding lanes into the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's picked off. And McBride gets it to go.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Brown. And the shot is long.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
They get it again. Hartenstein. Nice work on the board. It's paying off at the basket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And he drives in. Cornette can't get it to go. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-1 run. Pass to Brunson. Fournier with the ball. And there's Brunson. That's good on the assist from Fournier.
Brunson powering right through a very tight defense.
Brown outside. It's rebounded by New York. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Roby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride, and it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And, of course, you were known as Bones in your playing days, but what were some of your favorite NBA nicknames?
Oh, Kevin, I've been so fortunate to be around the NBA for so long. I go way back to names like Iceman, George Gervin, or Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Pistol Pete Maravich, one of my favorite players. But is there anyone better than Magic Johnson?
It's Brown with the drive. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. He was all alone on that one.
This is the kind of play you want out of R.J. Barrett. Just hustle plays.
38.
Fournier against Brown. Luke passes to Brown. Here's Cornette. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Fournier against Brown. Fournier pass to McBride. New York moving the ball around. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Roby can't hit. The Celtics have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. And the turnover again by Boston. The Knicks making a switch here. Randall's checked in.
Julius Randle.
Now the Knicks with it. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Now here's Barrett. Guarded closely. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, that's blocked.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the feed to Tatum.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Driving inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Here's Randall, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. .130 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Robinson.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. It's Hart on the wing. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Randall outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.